Alright, now we have defined a person class and we have defined a staff class. Alright, and staff person is a class that has age and work status method, and staff is a child of person, so it has whatever the person has, right? So age, because staff is a child of person, right? So it will inherit both whatever the person has, work status, and it has its own variables. We called it as salary and year to date method. Right, so let's define objects S1, which is a type of staff, and S2. The age of S1 is 70. The age of this age, say 35 age. All right, and we will call, and salary we call 2000 salary, and salary say 1000, right? So we have two objects. All right, one object is S1 defined like this, the other one object is S2 with these parameters. So in effect, S1 is a memory location having its own variables and methods, age, something like that, salary, and the methods whatever we are defined. S2 is another object in memory again. All right, it has its own age, S2, salary, and it has its own methods, right? My work status, all that. So whenever we say S2 dot year to date function, when we call this method of S2, it goes to S2, figures where the function is all about, year, say year to date, and it execute that function in S2. All right, and when we say S1 dot my work status, it will go to S1, which is here, and execute wherever that is. It will execute that particular function of S1. You see that how a simple definition of a class, we are able to generate objects in two different memory locations. All right, and each object has its own variables and member methods, right? All right, so we are going to see that. Okay, let's go ahead and write the program. Okay, copy 4.cpp to 5.cpp. Very simple. I have staff I'm going to make it, okay, staff. Okay, 1 second, let me centralize these things. So staff 2 is object of class staff. Then staff 2 dot age equal to, say, 70. What did we say we'll do? I'm sorry, let me just revisit. Oh, S1 is 70, S3 is 35, salary is 2000. Okay, so S1 is 70, this is 35, and our staff 2 salary is 1000. Staff 2 my work status. All right, so my work status is coming from the parent, remember that, defined in parent person. Okay, similarly defined in parent person, this is defined in staff itself, in child. All right, and then we'll say salary equal to staff dot year to date, same month. All right, and then we will print staff 1's salary. All right, see that? So now we have defined as we discussed. It's not coming up here. Okay, here we defined staff 1. Here I still, instead of saying S1, I made it as staff 1. Okay, age 70, salary is 2000. See that? And then we are defined staff 2, age 35, salary 1000, and I called those functions. Right, so let's go ahead and compile this and see if it works or not. Oh, it worked. See that? S1 staff 1 is retired because his age is 70, salary is whatever, I did that, and the staff 2 is working, so it's able to print all that. All right, so that is how you instantiate several objects, okay, from the same type of class. Okay,